All right, this is Jason with Grow Morristown, and we're going to do a quick review of the garden design, garden layout thing that we did last night. And we're going to talk about how to fill out this plant seed calculator so that we know how many plants or seeds we need. Let's talk about the layout real quick. This is your basic layout. This is 30 by 25 feet. And so what we have is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 30 by 3-foot rows. So 3 feet wide, 30 feet long. There's 5 of these rows. And this is our basic garden layout here. We're just going to we're going to focus on 2. We're going to follow that all the way through the sheet and talk about the math involved in that. Now, if you're at home, I'm going to show you how the math works I said at home, but if you're doing this on paper, I'm going to show you how the math works on that. And of course, if you're doing it on the computer, I'm going to show you the formulas for doing the math. It's the same. It's the same formula. So either way, it ends up being the same. We're going to talk about tomatoes, which we have a full 30-foot row of tomatoes, and we'll talk about zucchini, which we have a third of the row, so that's going to be 10 feet, 10 row feet of zucchini. So let's take a look at our table here from UT, and we're going to focus on tomatoes. And now zucchini is not on this table, but summer squash is, and they're the same. That's the same thing. All right, and so then just a reminder of what each of these columns are. Vegetable or planting dates, seeds needed per 100-foot row. That's important. Inches between rows. If we look at tomatoes and zucchini, we can see that they're both 48. Zucchini's even more. So definitely only one row in our beds. And then we've got our days to maturity. Let's just focus on tomatoes. We need 50 plants per 100-foot row. We're going to go with the earliest of these numbers. So April 10th, 70 days to maturity. Let's fill in our chart. So I got tomato plant date is going to be 10th, 70 days to maturity. Now, if you're at home, you'll have to look on the calendar and just figure this out. If you're in the computer on the spreadsheet, here's the equation. It's simple. It's an easy equation, a huge time saver. So it's going to be your plant date cell plus days to maturity cell. And that goes ahead, that calculates our date. So this is equals C3 plus D3. This cell plus this cell equals this cell. So that's that. Plants per 100-foot row. I know that this is 50 plants. So over here, I'm going to put plants. Now that is different. If you're doing it on paper, just write 50 plants. That'd be deal. I do need to know if it's plants, ounces, pounds, whatever it is. So for the spreadsheet sake, I had to split that out. So that's why we're here. And we have total row feet, 30 feet. Now in this case, here's the math on this. Seed count per 100-foot row times, so seed count divided by 100. That's what that means. And then times row feet equals the seed required. So in this case, we have 50 plants divided by 100 times 30, and that's going to equal 15. Let's see, 50 divided by 100 equals 0.5 times 30, 15 plants. So let's go So I just write 15 plants in there. Here's the equation. If you're doing the spreadsheet, it's the same thing. So equals plants per row foot. So this cell divided by 100 times the row feet cell, total row feet cell, V3. That gives us the same number. Okay, moving on. Zucchini. We're going to do May 1st, 40 days to maturity. Let's just do that. Here on your calendar, just look that up. If you're in the spreadsheet, it's going to be plant date plus days to maturity. Nice and easy. We need 1 ounce of seed for 100 feet. Over here. So I'm just going to put 1. And 1 ounce. And we have, what do we have? We had 10 feet. So the math on this is going to be 1 ounce divided by 100 feet times the 10 feet we actually have, and that's going to equal, so this is going to be 1 divided by 100, in which case it's going to be 10, and that's going to equal, just move the decimal place. Oh, thank goodness for that little lesson, right? So this is going to be 0.1 ounces. Let's make sure that works out. So 1 divided by 100 equals that times the 10 feet we have equals 1/10 of an ounce. Now you can probably only buy this in 1/8 of an ounce. So that's great. It's going to work out fine. I don't know the smallest amount of zucchini seed you can buy. Maybe they sell it by the seed, but I doubt it. So this will get us, the information we need. Go back to the cell. So we've already done this math. We could just write this in, but if you're trying to set your spreadsheet up, you're going to do this equals plants per 100-foot row divided by 100 times total row feet we actually have, and that's going to be the same answer, which tells us we did our math right. So that's good. Okay, so that's it. That's the basic review, and that's how you do the math for the planting chart using your table and your seeds per row. If you have any questions, let me know. I will provide links to this spreadsheet as well as all the contents of the binder that I handed out last night, so that you have a digital copy of all of that, including these spreadsheets. And if there was anything we talked about that's not uploaded and you're interested in digital form for that, just let me know. I'll be glad to share it. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope this helps.